What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters. I'm Carolina Hitman, and today we're going to be reviewing NECA's Alien Queen. I got this in the mail not too long ago, and I was pleasantly surprised with how detailed and how awesome this piece looked. But I'm going to go into detail about it right now. Let's get it started. So for those of you who may not know, the Alien Queen is from the movie Aliens. Came out in 1989 or 88? 87, I think that's what it was. 87, yes. And she was actually the creature at the end of the movie who was producing all the xenomorphs. But yes, if you haven't seen that movie, shame on you. You need to watch it. It's one of the greatest movies of all time, yes. But let's go into detail on this beautiful piece right here. But give you all the range of motion, on the legs. And got good range of motion right here. Feet. Move this up and down. Move that. So this is actually pretty good. Knee joints, pretty good. Range of motion on the legs. Gonna come out like this. Pretty detailed. And I love the paint application. The paint is what really set this thing off for me. You can see the glossy look of the queen. The face. Like, I think they did an amazing job on this thing. It's amazing. All right, so here you see the face real good. Even has a good range of motion on the arms. Twist and turn, same thing on both sides. So good range of motion. Of course, the queen's mouth can move up and down. Got a good. It looks like it's on a ball joint. Her head can go this way, that way. Same thing, like I said, it's pretty static right here, but overall it's got a good range of motion on the head. So I enjoyed that. These things come off their own little balls. You gotta put them in. They come out pretty easy, so be careful when you're maneuvering them. The tail is another good, awesome part of this statue. It's fully posable, so they feel like they got some kind of wire in there that makes it posable. And a lot of things when you pose it, with this type of material flips back out, right here. But this actually holds pretty good. It stays pretty much where you position it at. So that was another good thing. Tail sideways. So like I said, the paint job on this thing is amazing. So it's just so much things that I can really go into detail about. As far as the arms right here, hands, good range of motion. So good way to pose. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities when you're posing this thing because of the range of motion. See the arms go in and out. I mean, wide. So this is it leaves you a good opportunity to pose it in ways that make sense, especially considering the queen. And the good thing I'm gonna sit her down right here because she is hard to keep up. But NECA realized that. So they give you this, and this. So what these, and this. So what these do is you're able to connect it like that and connect it into the base to where you can actually hold the queen up. It makes it a little bit easier to hold. As you can see, one of the things just fell out, so that's how easy it is to knock them out. So it gives you a way to keep her up, so that way you can pose her a lot better, as you can see right there. So I really appreciate them putting something like that in there, because with her size, she'd be hard to keep upright without something to help balance the weight out. So I do really appreciate NECA putting something like that in there. And this is an amazing piece. It's 15 inches high by about 20, with the tail extended about 24 inches long. So that's a pretty good sized piece. And plus they give you the extended, I guess you want to call it mandible or mouthpiece, what do you want to call it? They give you an extended version of that where it fits in the mouth. Gets this little L shape right here. Let me focus it in so you can see really well. There you go. I hope you can see it really well. But it gets a little L shape to fit in the mouth, and they even give you one that's not extended. So this is a very amazing piece, and I'm glad that I picked it up. I wish, on to my minor complaints. Now, I wish they could have found a better way to distribute the weight a little bit better to where you don't have to have that stand to hold her up, but that's a minor gripe. I'm not going to show you because it is difficult. It is difficult to put these into her mouth. And I'll probably take some pictures afterwards so you can see what it looks like. It actually rides against the teeth a little bit. It's a little too high. So I'll take some pictures of it and post it after the video so you can see what it really looks like in detail. But those are really my only minor complaints. You know what I mean? Oh, one more complaint. These fall out way too easy. I wish they'd have made them to where they stayed in a little bit better, but I digress. So I would say this is a very amazing piece. Like if you're an Aliens fan, I highly recommend picking it up. It's well worth the purchase. It's posable, so you can pose it any way you like. I have, of course, anybody who's ever watched any of my videos knows I'm a big Alien and Predator fan. And I have the Alien Queen in statue form from Palisades. I do like the paint job on that, but it's a statue, so it should be better. No, it makes it look a little bit more black. But like I said, just minor complaints. They did an amazing job on the paint job, the glossy look and everything, so I can't complain at all. This is a really good statue. I'm sorry, really good, I guess you want to call it toy, action figure. That's right, for our men out there, action figures. That's what we tell our wives and girlfriends. So right now, give you guys a good size comparison. As I said in my last video. So I think the height is just right. She's not fully extended, but next to the power loader, I think it's a really good size comparison. And I think it's pretty much the way it should be. So like I said, this is an amazing piece. I can't wait to pose it with my power loader because I love to play with my toys. But for me, if you have the funds, man, pick both of them up. They're really good purchases. I think you can get the power loader for about $100, and the Alien Queen for about $100. I got them off eBay. I got the Queen actually for like 70, and I think I got the power loader for about 125 with free shipping. So I mean, they're easy to pick up, especially on eBay. I'm not sure about Amazon anymore, but if you have the funds, pick them up. You won't regret it, especially if you're an Alien fan. But I thank y'all for joining me. This is Carolina Hitman. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to get notified of our next videos. But we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining Cracker Hunters. Peace.